Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana. Today I am bringing you guys a mini scheme, kind of. We're going to be going over the gun bunch playbook. Now, some of you guys are going to hate me for this video, and some of you guys are going to, some of you guys are going to be appreciative because this is pretty much how I play Madden right now. This how honestly, and it's sad to say, but this is how like 90%, 78% of the community plays Madden. And this has been the case for a while now. We're gonna be going over gun bunch. This is gonna be like a mini basic scheme where we're gonna be going over the gun bunch scheme. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is gonna be a long video, but we will have timestamps in the description showing you guys exactly where everything is at. So we're gonna start off with the infamous best play in the game, and that's Pat Sale. Now there's a few different ways that people run this, and pretty much the most common way is max protect and then drag your outside receiver. You can you can motion them out if you want. You don't have to, but you can if you want. Oh, we actually have Tyreek Hill burning him over the top. Now let me show that one more. Let me show the instant replay on this specific play. This specific play, they ended up in man coverage, cover one. The deep safety was back. Everybody else was in man coverage. So the reason why this Pat Sale play is so dangerous and so deadly and so good is because this post route on the left side, and you can find this play in the Bucks playbook and the Patriots playbook. In the Bucks playbook, it's called Buck Sale. In the Patriots, it's Pat Sale. So this is a man beater against most defenders. Doesn't matter how much the route running is, but this is typically a man beater against most combinations of route running and man coverage. And as you can see, he's completely torched. The drag route is typically going to torch most man coverages as well. And on top of that, this delayed streak where he goes to the outside a little bit absolutely destroys man coverage. This isn't just because Tyreek Hill is 30 miles per hour faster than everybody that's on the field. This is a man beater regardless of who's here because of that little baby hook. If they're pressed, it's gonna torch anybody. It doesn't matter who it is, because that little outside fade, it destroys man coverage for some reason. I don't understand why, but it just torches it. Now, the other ways that you can set this up for Pat Sale is simply just, you're always gonna max protect. Honestly, you're always, unless they have unless they're running like 4-3 wide 9, where you're playing like salary cap and your tight end just is terrible. You're gonna want your tight end on a route, because that D end or that outside linebacker is gonna completely insta shed him almost in like every single time. So for the video though, I'm just gonna run it with Conley with the hitch, and as you can see, oh, he actually dropped the ball, bounced right off his chest. Let's run it one more time with the hitch so I can show you guys a replay. And as you can see, all right, so that's absolutely perfect. It's exactly how the Pat Sale should look, and I'm actually going to show the replay on that for you guys to show you guys exactly why this Pat Sale. And this will be it for the Pat Sale. We're going to be going on to the next play, and it'll be GG. So we're max protecting as always, and the max protect is simply just to block everybody and have more time in the pocket. Simply, that's it. Simply put. Now we have this route beats everything. I can't stress it enough how good this route is. It's possibly the best route in the game, and it makes the Patriots playbook just that much better. Now the hitch, we have the hitch early. These guys are in cloud flats or curl flats. I don't know which, but those guys should be playing further back. This post route gets behind pretty much every zone in the game. The only thing that kind of helps stop it is if you guys have outside quarters out here. And boom, he's open. Now, the reason why the hitch is so deadly is because the hitch confuses people's user. As soon as people see somebody playmakering, their user absolutely darts down to try to guard it, because nothing is going to guard this route. So you have a hitch that's going to burn most people's most people's coverages, and then once their user starts coming down, like pretend that this is the user. This is pretty much what the users do. They'll sit there and they'll come down once you start to motion, like playmaker the hitch, which will end up leaving this route deep open for a huge game. Take this onto the field with you. It definitely works. Now the next play that we're going to be going over is PATRIOTS. Now this is just your basic verticals out of a gun bunch. You can find this in pretty much any gun bunch weak, gun bunch offset, whatever it is that you're running. You can pretty much find a verticals out of this formation. Now the reason why I'm bringing this to you is because we are going to be showing you guys a very good cover 3 killer. Like if somebody is running cover 3s, or they have their linebackers playing like flats and stuff like that can't get out there fast enough, this play is absolutely going to torch them. Now you're going to want to run this if somebody is blitzing heavy, or if they're running cover 3, which is what we're having the computer do right now. Now as you can see, they're in a cover 3, so I'm going to show the replay on this and show you exactly what happens. The linebacker has to account for, now this was a cover 3 with curl flats. Now the linebacker has to account for the curl route of the wheel route of the tight end. So as you can see, he stalls there. You motion him out. You have to motion this guy out, by the way, and you have to be on the opposite hash mark of the three receiver side. So you motion hike him, and he ends up getting all the way upfield. Literally, look at how much space is right there. That is nothing. That's nothing but green. And if you make that guy miss, more yards, baby. Obviously, that's Eric Berry. He's more secure of a tackler. So we end up spinning on that guy. But the throw literally is it's just money, because you got literally the linebacker's just not going to play that. The safeties or the cornerbacks, if the cornerbacks are in a cloud flat, they're definitely going to play that. That's why you want to mainly run this against a cover 3. So if you see that safety up in the middle of the field and you know for a fact that they're running cover 3 or blitzing, this is definitely a good play that you guys can hit. Now if they're blitzing heavy, this is one of the plays that you guys have to make a read very quickly. So I'm gonna call a timeout real quick, and we're gonna go call verticals again, and then we're just gonna call a random blitz. So I'm gonna call a random zone blitz, and we're gonna just try to make our reads. Random blitzes. So we're gonna put our running back on a streak, and then we're still gonna motion him out, but one of the reads is gonna be either X or that triangle route, because the spacing is so far from the running back and the tight end that whoever's user is there while they're blitzing, they pretty much have to pick and choose between the running back route, this route, or you can high ball the middle route if they're running like a cover 2 shell blitz. So you can either high ball or just obviously bullet pass it to them. You don't want to low ball this, but literally you got all 3 routes that they have to make a quick read on. And obviously if their user is going left, you throw it to the right side or high ball the middle side. If their user goes to the right, you want a quick hike. You want to quickly throw it to the running back for a nice gain. Obviously, boom, the tight end is there for a nice gain of 10-15 yards, which is obviously beautiful. Now the play that we're going to be looking at is Pat's curl flat. Now you can find this in other playbooks as well. I just don't know which ones specifically. Now this is the play that you run to literally torch defenses over the top if they're spamming cover 2, because this is one of those plays where even if they're blitzing, that's why we max protect, but even if they're blitzing, we're going to be running this cover 2. And all you're going to want to do is max protect. Make sure you're on the opposite hash mark once again. And then you're going to want to streak Conley. And then you're going to want to put Watkins or your solo receiver on a drag. Now, when you do that, hopefully they don't get a quick shed. Just to show you guys, that is going to be money for you pretty much all day. If they don't have an outside quarter out there, because the outside quarter is literally what slows it down. If they don't have an outside quarter out there, this is going to be the result all day for you. You are literally going to be dropping a dime This is a cloud flat. You see how deep he was? This is a cloud flat that went all the way upfield. And he even started playing it almost instantly. But the cloud flat doesn't play that deep. This is way too deep for a cloud flat to play. That's what, 30 yards down. That's almost 30-40 yards down the field, and people want cloud flats to play that. That's just not gonna do it. It's almost identical to the Pat Sale route, but it's just on the same side of the field with a different receiver. But as you can see, man, it just gets over the top of any defense. If they're playing cover 3 and trying to prevent a cover 3 beater, this is going to get over the top of that, because most people try to prevent cover 3 beaters with deep halves. Now, let me show you guys this in a cover 3, where I'm trying to prevent a cover 3 beater. So we're going to go audible into a cover 3 sky, and to prevent cover 3 beaters, we put people in deep halves. That's just what you do. And once you do that, it's still going to be the same exact result. Oh, we end up getting sacked. So let's run that one more time. Run that one more time. So we are in our cover 3, and boom, we have our deep half here. And then we're gonna put our guy in a drag. This is literally it. I'm pretty much showing you guys how to beat defenses with 3 routes. Like, that's pretty much what this video is pretty much consisting of. So hopefully he doesn't get the shed, and we wait. And as you can see, Patrick Mahomes drops a dime to Tyreek Hill, and GG's. That is against a cover 3. It doesn't matter what coverage they're in. This route is too deep for any zone to play, unless they are playing a quarter flat. The quarter flat will stay down low, not down low, but he won't go all the way upfield. He'll stay around here, which is obviously still effective. It's effective against this because obviously this curl flat play is like one of the most abused plays from like competitive players and stuff like that. This is just one of those. It's just one of those things, man, that you guys can literally destroy most defenses with. A lot of people don't know how to stop it, and it's very, very tough if you got a good passer that makes good reads out of the backfield. Obviously, if they're blitzing heavy and you have your drag open, hit your drag. Don't be too proud to take your drag. But if you know for a fact that this guy's going to be coming down, if you know for a fact he's not in a quarter, wait on it and hit your man. Hit your man and dot him up. And on top of that, if you guys are playing mutt, I know I'm rambling, but if you guys are playing mutt and you guys got the drag going down the field, you can always motion him. You can always playmaker him up the field, because most users are not going to be able to run that. And then they are going to have the problem of trying to stop this, and if you fade that guy, that ends up turning into like a small cover 3 beater as well. But it's hard to hit because your guy needs the throw power for that. Okay. And that's enough rambling. Now, if you guys don't want just 3 routes out on the field, you guys want 4 routes, and you guys don't want Kelsey just sitting there doing nothing, I would suggest you put him on a zig or a flat. And obviously Conley's always going to be always going to be going up the field, whether you're putting him on a fade or a streak. And then you could do pretty much whatever you want with Watkins. I suggest either putting him on like a deep out route, depending on what the situation is, a drag, or keep him on that a slant, or keep him on that drag that we initially put him on. So run it one more time, and you see the R1 route. You see the R1 route with Tyreek Hill. It's just a devastating play. For people to stop. It's hard, and that's why whenever I run the Patriots playbook, I literally torch defenses, because it's just that easy. And not saying that the Patriots playbook is the only one. If you guys are in other bunch playbooks, there's a Z spot play that's kind of almost identical to this. It just doesn't get as deep as this play does. So that's why the Patriots playbook is just one of a kind, because of that Pat Sale play and this play specifically. Okay, so the last and final play that we're going to be going over is 5-1-8 hook. Now, this play specifically is going to be if somebody is just sitting there spamming cover 4 quarters at you nonstop, just being annoying with it, because I know that's just one of those things that like people run on MUT if they have like an OPT. They even run it on regs, honestly, and it's just on regs, on DC, on this and that. Now you can take this concept and bring it to other playbooks. This 5-on-8, well, we're gonna be actually, you know what? Let's just to make it a little more saucy, we're gonna put Tyreek Hill in the number slot, or the number 2 slot, and boom, we're gonna call 5-1 hook. And doesn't matter what hash mark it is. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to streak Conley, streak your R1, motion over Kelsey, and put him in a curl. That's all you're gonna want to do. And let me make sure that the linemen are actually, so the linemen are in QB spy, so they don't actually sack the quarterback accidentally. And what this is going to do, everybody that's in matching principles is going to match up. And as you can see, we leave that outside one-on-one, which obviously in Tyreek Hill's situation, he's going to end up burning most people that are there. Now, obviously, he is on a post, so we're going to move the ball over to the right hash mark. And let's move Kelsey over. But this is what it's going to look like. I'm actually going to just hike it without changing the assignments of everybody else. As you can see, Tyreek Hill ends up burning him over the top. I guess it works better on the right side, obviously, because he has more room to run. So let's actually show the replay on that, just to show you guys the actual play. And now the curl right here, it sucks down the safety. The play right here, it sucks down the cornerback and the linebacker that were playing down low. Right here, it sucks down this guy right here. This curl from the Kelsey that we motioned over sucks down this guy right here. And then it pretty much leaves. Now, if you left Tyreek Hill here and the guy is too slow to guard him, Tyreek will burn him over the top so that you guys can just, fade it over here pretty much. And in this situation, we had Tyreek Hill in a one-on-one, and he ended up burning him with the post route. As you can see, these guys get sucked down because they're in the cover 4 quarters, which is they just ended up matching with the number 1 receiver who's in this specific play. Now you could have thrown it to him as well. Obviously, he's actually naked, but we obviously want the 1-play touchdown with Tyreek Hill, and boom, GG's. So yeah, that is pretty much how I run Gun Bunch. There's not much else to it. It's one of the easiest formations to pass out of. It's one of the easiest formations to move the ball down, because it's so tough to guard the routes on both sides, on top of trying to contain like a drag down underneath. It's a very, very glitchy formation. If you guys haven't, start running it. If you guys are complaining about it, it's literally the best. It's the best formation in the game. Patriots playbook is the best. It's the most complete playbook in the game. I don't play Madden to lose, so I'm gonna try to run what is the best. Simple. Like, I don't play anything to lose. I go into every single thing that I do with a strategy, and I try to perfect it. And that's exactly what everybody should try to do, especially in Madden. You guys should stop complaining about, oh, this guy's running this guy's running that. Get better or get lost. Simple. Now, I don't want to rant too much. I think I've taken too much. I think I've taken enough of your time. As always, you guys, my name is Pony Montana. If you guys appreciated this little mini ebook, leave a comment down below on anything you guys want to see down on the channel. Like the video, dislike the video, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and come back for the next video. You guys, thank you guys for the support, man. My name is Pony Montana. Deuces, 2 fingers. As always, peace.